Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to part 16 of Trails in the Sky first chapter. And I continue to neglect the most important tool in my inventory, the lovely Bracer Notebook. As you can see there on the side, it lists objectives and events that have happened and records them so you can refer to them in the future. A lovely commenter has pointed out that that is a feature, and from now on I will not continue to neglect it. Oh, there you are! You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies, we're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Lilla. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. So where is the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? Excuse me. She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There is no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess that's okay. Let's make our way over to the Boast Market, then. Shall we? To the big green square on the map. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants at Boast. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Boast market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities would lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright, we'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Boast market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Boast. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Whew. Madam? Lilla, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybelle. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Boast region. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good, too. I tell you what, though. I had heard the mayor of Boast was a woman, but I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Boast market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high-hat about that. But anyway, would it be alright if you go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like you to ask is that you do... Kill me. Well, what I would like to ask that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war. We're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I for one would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Beauce airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see, so this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the Army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the Army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the Army who's running this show? Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Maybell. He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lilla? Yes, madam. Lilla produced a sheet of letter paper and a fountain pen from her pocket and handed them to Mayor Maybell. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You would probably be best served by saying that you are messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying, we'd just not be telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan? There's a fort called the Haken Gate on the international border to the north of Beauce. You should be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Haken Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of the East Beauce Highway. In short, we need to head out the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Haken Gate, here we come. And as if to accent the point, that has been recorded in the Bracer Notebook. It can be found at Haken Gate. There you go. Event recorded, information received. Hi. First I want to customize my orbments, so I'm gonna go to the south block into the orbment factory and just see what's going on with all my characters. What do you got, Estelle? Openable. Hello, baby. Ha ha ha. Alrighty. Open the slot. Now we need more wind and more fire. Where can I get those? I'm gonna have to look them up in a guide or something. Yeah, I can't open anymore because I don't have any wind at all. Okay, that's fine. What can I make? Speed, blind enemy, time to cast arts is cut. I feel like this would be useful for a Charizard and Estelle, I guess. I have a lot of space and silver quartz, so I should probably make something of those, right? Let's make two of those. And let's make one of those. Movement 1, okay. I feel like that would be useful for, no, never mind. Let's use one of those. Let's see. Mind, I guess. Now, let's get to customizing, shall we? Estelle, what do you got? So you got an open slot. You, I'm gonna stick you with this. Unless I can do that with Joshua. Is speed really that important in battle? Because I can just, you know what? Let's see here. So he's got action and impede. No other slots. Let's leave him alone for now. Charizard has evade, shield, attack, and hit. Does she really need 2 blues? Oh, but if she has 2 blues, then she gets Sylph and Guard. Which I suppose is good. Meanwhile, Estelle has spells up the wazoo. I don't know if I should have defense. Maybe I should interchange that with something else. Ooh, dexterity. I'm gonna have to remind myself what dexterity does. Let's just give me a second here. Dexterity, easier to land hits, so you don't miss as much. That would be helpful on Joshua, I think, because he's a melee guy, right? But then again... no, his first slot is time only. That can't be changed. And I'm gonna need some variety in his spells as well, so... he's fine. I should probably, change out this for dexterity. I think that would be good. Alright, I'm all ready to go. Ready to adventure. Haken Gate. Here it is. For some reason, the frame rate chugs over here, and I'm not sure why. Hold it right there. The Haken Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Estelle produced Mayor Maybelle's letter with a flourish. This is Mayor Maybelle's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, the document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know? Mayor Maybelle is the one in charge over the entire region. You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. And then it calms down as I move along the path, which is strange. I guess it's the objects that were there. As usual, let's gauge the strength of the enemies here. No elemental efficiencies, about 200 health. Easy. Very vulnerable to physical attacks. Small fry. No threat at all. Critical! You should be done then. Yeah, baby. Another critical! You should be done then. Ooh, almost 300. Toodaloo, baby. That's a lot of time and space, Sepith. If I ever need time and space, Sepith, I'll be sure to grind this area. Alright, you can do a dual strike on him. And I wonder if a whip will be enough to finish you off. No, alright, that's fine. Estelle gets a heal, very good. Nice. Excellent. Oh, big enemy. Maybe this one will actually become a threat. Alright, so what's worrying about this guy is that he has over 1,000 HP, but he is extremely weak to fire. Which means Estelle and Charizard should do most of the work here. Let's start with a dual strike on nobody because you're out of range, that's fine. Let's try using an art. You have a crit, you have fire, you should be able to one-shot him. Attack that dude. Lesson learned, do not use arts against the birds. And it seems that crits on your turn, they don't apply to arts because they take longer to cast. Which is fine, which is acceptable. I'm out of range, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Don't use arts. Out of range for those. All you can do is move then. Finish you off. Hopefully you don't call in the squad or anything like that. Alright. Joshua, finish him off. Excellent. You learn something new with each encounter. The classic Serpentine maneuver. Unfortunately, there aren't any chests on this this path so far, anyway. And I don't know why there would be, since this is monitored by the army. This is the Haken Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire, and it's the rampart that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberl. Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chests. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Estelle and Joshua reluctantly removed their bracer emblems. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. That's proof that you've started adjusting to being a bracer. I'm very curious about Joshua and his hesitation, his behavior, I suppose. Because he went all silent when he mentioned the Erebonian Empire, and I'm wondering what his allegiance is. Because in the prologue, when Cassius brought him home, we didn't know who he was, where he came from, who his parents were. We don't know much about him other than he's a diplomatic and logical person, and a fine warrior. That's something to consider. So thank you very much for watching. That was part 16 of Trails in the Sky first chapter. Trails in the Sky is available on Steam for $20. The second chapter is also available on Steam for $30. I'm enjoying it. I'm very highly enjoying it so far. If you like JRPGs, you're looking for a 50-hour time sink and a very good story, consider picking this up. Joshua needs some health right now, I'm just noticing that. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Toodaloo.